Yeah? Tell me more. Hi, you can do that again? Did you really pick the second I hit unmute to just do a big old loud merp? Hey everybody. Bagel's mad. Bagel's mad. Hey buddy. You angrily cleaning yourself? You want to say anything else to the chat again before music starts? No? Okay. How's it going, everybody? It's time to continue codec calls. Oh my god, I forgot we changed the volume. Or was just that one sound effect very loud? What did I do to him? Oh no, he's just mad. He just wants to go outside, but no one's letting him. Yeah, sorry, buddy. You're technically still not allowed outside for a bit. We let you go out on the porch and that's it. Because you're still waiting for your fur to come back. You're still running around with your turkey leg. I'm being oppressed. No, we're trying to keep you safe, you dink. Hey, it's Monday. Let's continue Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance for game clearing, since it is Bob o'clock. Here's where we left off. We had just started Chapter 2. Which can only mean one thing. Bob o'clock? Yeah, when it's 8:08, it's Bob o'clock. Find a way into the research facility. Yeah, I'll worry about that later. Doctor, what's up?
So, Doc, what kind of data can you extract from those left hands anyway?
Oh, all manner of information. But the short list? Energy consumption, damage level, intracranial and blood pressure, blood sugar, other vitals, GPS history, speed and acceleration data, radio and optical readings, recorded computations from the internal expert battle support system.
Doc.
Time-stamped readings of distortion and acceleration gauges.
He's so excited!
Impacted.
Doctor's ready to get hands!
CNT muscle fibers,
left hands!
All 4 limbs, as well as any localized breakdowns.
All right, Doc.
Power consumption rates, remaining battery charge, type and amount of weaponry used, codec logs and wavelengths, voice transcripts, encryption methods.
Okay,
None
Doc,
of that right-hand
okay.
shit in
Sorry,
here.
I asked.
As a field of technology, cyborg warfare is still in its infancy, you know. It is my duty as an engineer to collect and analyze as much data as possible for every conceivable situation. The resulting database will help drive future technology, both modifications and advances.
Makes sense. But why the left hand? Why store it all there?
That's a good question.
A unit can remove it with its own right hand, or it can be recovered if the unit is damaged.
Yeah, that makes
I would advise
sense.
you not to remove your own holographic storage, however, unless absolutely necessary. To facilitate recording of everything you see, hear, and so on, it is tied directly to your cranial nerves. So, each time the storage is connected or disconnected, your hippocampus is stimulated. This can result in memory loss, flashbacks, and all manner
One day I hope to find a partner that
of
loves me as much as
unpleasant
Doctor loves left hands.
Yeah, I have some experience with that. It's a little more than unpleasant.
Alright, well, we got a new partner that we can talk to now, so let's talk to Wolf.
So, you were under Miss Trow's command all this time?
I originally took orders from Sundowner, but not for long. As a novelty, I did not last. Miss Straw saw more potential in me.
What'd she see?
Unknown. However, she apparently enjoys the company of dogs. She demanded 100% obedience. As long as it was given, she treated me well.
She was looking for companionship?
That I cannot say. I still have relatively little communication experience with humans. My ability to read emotions not explicitly expressed by speech is lacking.
That's fair. Courtney, what's up?
By the way, Raiden, have you ever eaten nopalitos? They're typically called nopales.
Huh. Oh, like that street vendor was selling. Nope. No pales.
Well, that's too bad. You really ought to try some while you're in the area.
Yeah, but it's from a cactus, right? Doesn't it taste all thin and watery?
Not at all. It's kind of like the flesh of aloe vera leaves, or the seaweed used in Japanese cooking. It's got this really soft but crunchy texture, and it's really versatile. You can eat nopales as is in a salad, saute them, stir-fry them with steak, put them in tacos. You can even toss them in a blender to make some juice.
I had no idea.
Tell me about it. I got hooked after Boris took me to this one Mexican restaurant. After that, I just had to learn more about them. Ooh, for example, they're really low in calories. They also have lots of soluble and insoluble fiber, which not only promotes digestion, but is great for maintaining healthy cholesterol.
This
and
is
blood
more
pressure
info than I
levels.
expected to get
It's
from
even
this, but I
thought to
should have
help
known
prevent
with Metal Gear.
intestinal cancer. It's packed with healthy stuff too, like vitamins B and C, potassium, and iron.
Okay, I get it. It's good for you. So how does it taste?
Huh?
Oh, terrible.
Just told you.
Never mind. Probably can't capture any food down here anyway. Not that I'd need to. My muscles run on fuel cells, and I've got enough blood sugar to keep my brain running for another week.
Well, you can still eat though, right?
Yep.
So, how about we all go out for Mexican once you're done? Food's a lot more than just an energy supply, you know? It's meant to be enjoyed.
With that, I agree.
There we go. Let's call Kevin.
Now, I've never really developed a taste for climbing through sewers. And Guadalajaras aren't exactly wowing me either. This place isn't gonna go up in flames, right? I think I saw something about that in the briefing.
Oh, that sounds
You're talking
dangerous.
about 1992? What a mess. Over 200 people killed. That was almost a half century ago, though. You smell anything off? Before the explosions, residents complained they smelled gas from the sewers.
I'm in a sewer, Kev. You think I've got my smell receptors on? Local air analysis doesn't show anything potentially poisonous or explosive, though.
It's a fair
Well, you ought
point.
to be fine then. Besides, little gas explosion's probably not going to kill someone like you.
Well, that's very encouraging. Seriously, though, Guadalajara is not a bad place, at least from what I've seen.
Oh, it's not. Second largest city in Mexico, after all. I've actually spent a lot of time down there. It's got a lot of charm. The architecture is a fusion of Latin and old colonial Spanish culture. The city's historic district is home to a massive cathedral overlooking the whole town. It's always bustling. It's a lot of fun just kicking back and watching the locals. Walking around the Libertad, taking in the sun with a cerveza in one hand, mariachi band nearby. No better way to spend a weekend, let me tell you.
If this PMC thing doesn't work out, you'd make one hell of a tour guide. Meanwhile, I'm down in this dark, filthy, humid, cramped sewer.
Also, if you ask me, the girls over there are the hottest in all of Mexico. You wouldn't believe some of the chicas I've chatted up. On the street, in the shopping malls, at the bars.
Sounds like better company than a robo-wolf and a bunch of plague-ridden mice.
There's an angry kitty upstairs.
Well, hang in there.
He's
I'll buy
upsetting
you a
me.
shot
He's
of tequila after we wrap
being a
this
bad
up.
boy.
The city of tequila's not far, actually. That's where it originated.
I'll take you up on that. Now let's get this over with.
Yep, you're right. Let's get this over with. One last person to
Have
call.
you ever worked with this client of ours before?
Duh. Several active human rights groups engage in non-violent interventions like this one. Typically, they hire firms like ours to provide security and backup. Most serious human rights abuses take place in unstable regions, after all. Legitimate human rights groups, not fakes set up by oil firm or such things, they cannot handle it.
Yeah. It's different for private groups working in hostile regions. Especially when some of that hostility comes from the local authorities.
Indeed. NGOs and security firms play a greater role in peacekeeping, too. You know, DDR business. Disarmament, demobilization,
I can't hear
reintegration.
DDR business. I'm
What
thinking
the UN
Dance Dance
drives.
Revolution.
Usually,
And it doesn't help that this is a
carrying weapons
Konami
is not
game.
permitted for the group involved, for obvious reasons.
So outfits like ours run guard duty. If the locals don't like armed peacekeepers, then they pretend to be unarmed observers instead.
Duh. It's beneficial for the client if the locals are aware of the firepower backing them, though. I've drank tea with the sort of people my company would normally be pushing back with the butts of our rifles. It's very different from usual. More direct sort of security work, especially at beginning. But I got used to it. Less danger of unexpected conflict, and the pay is pretty good. We've built a good reputation for this kind of work. This is why NGO hired us for this job.
What's the chance of getting that Captain Falcon version of the Rex Racer alert? 10%. Same with the Dr. Weird one. All right, we've called everyone. Let's get to it. So last time, we unlocked a new weapon. We got the pole arm here. The Stranger. A pole arm made by linking multiple tripod arms together. The user can wield it like a spear or relax the arm's tension level to use it like a whip. Developed after careful analysis of Mistral's battle data. I don't know how to equip it, is the only thing. Oh. Now I have to remember all the buttons again. Oh! Oh, it becomes my Y button! Interesting, so now my heavy attacks are the pole arm. Neat. Alright, let me take a quick look at some combos. That's not the menu. It looks pretty straightforward, honestly. Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, it just kind of works in with all the heavy combos. Cool. Cool, cool. Ooh, what's this one? That looks good. Yeah, unfortunately, this comes with a new problem where you can't switch weapons on the fly and have to go through the menu. Oh. That's something I was afraid of. My favorite combo is YYXXYY if memory serves me. I don't seem to have that one. Looks like one I might have to buy. I do have YYYXY though. Well, let's try it out. Neat. Alright. Well, let's get to it. So, codec call-wise, apparently, I after analyzing that, that video from last time, 3 hours worth of codec calls were in Chapter 1. This chapter only has 1 hour worth, so, a lot less Doctor this time around. And then it keeps getting shorter from there, depending on the chapter. But 3 hours were just in Chapter 1 alone. Good news for those of you that actually wanted more gameplay versus codec. Bad news for those of you that wanted more codec over gameplay. And so we're starting the game, right? Oh, damn it. You weren't supposed to tell them that, man. It's your time to leave. They weren't supposed to know yet. Every Monday we listen to Doctor for 3 hours. It's the... Oh! Alright, time to relearn how to play the game.
Better take out that UG quick. Don't want to attract too much attention down there.
Oh god! Chop, 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 chop. I think he's good. The camera angle, on the other hand, maybe not. B rank. Damn. Oh, it didn't give me the Zandetsu? God damn it. I believe you can use the D-pad to quickly switch between items and sub-weapons. Oh shit, I just used a healing item by accident, so, That's as fast as it'll let me swap, because left and right bring up that menu. Up is my scan, and down is apparently using my healing items. So I don't think that is an option, sadly. Oh well.
I see a maintenance catwalk. Use it to conceal yourself if necessary.
I mean, if necessary. Or... much better. Efficient. Oh wow, they let me have that. I'm impressed.
There's the riding I know.
What system is this on? This game is on Steam, Xbox 360, and PS3. This is specifically the Xbox 360 version we're playing. Okay, so that's a way down. There's no way to look at that map, is there? Oh, I'm stuck. Let's go check in here. What's going on in here? Oh, this was just a sneaking path? That's it? Oh, no, I knew it! Knew that seemed too simple. I want to mention there used to be a Mac version of Metal Gear Rising on Steam, but the company that made the DRM for the Mac version went bankrupt, meaning that the Steam Mac version is now unplayable. Oh my god. That's fucking stupid. Oh Max. Now you kind of get shafted in the weirdest ways.
Right. There is a boy in these sewers.
Boy? Wow, that staff really helps with dealing with those guys. Oh, he says as he gets grabbed by them. Give me more battle points. Wonder how many I should worry about before I jump back into the menu to try to upgrade. Get off of me! No damage! S rank. I am amazed that counted as no damage. I'll take it. Wait, what's that? Visor? Those weren't there before. Is that just a bonus thing? the boy. You found a collectible. Did I? I was supposed to drop a large money thing. Oh. Well, you didn't. Cool.
This is a present from me to you. Look at your left.
What?
Well, friends, I look forward to meeting you people again.
That sounds like Steven Universe. Save the boy, Raiden! When did we get knives? When did we get knives? Oh, we've made a mistake. That is T-Rexes.
Get out of here! A ninja! Cowabunga!
All right, so Vanilla Ice is gonna start playing now, right? Oh shit, that's not how you parry jump. Nowhere near him. Oh wait. Oh, I don't have full energy. That's why. That's why I fucked up. Really? Nah, fuck. He's dead now. Is he dead? He is not dead. I'm gonna need that. Thank you. Oh shit, he's not dead. Well, not terrible.
¿Estás bien?
What you say?
Oh.
Me a Guyanese from Guyana. You speak English?
Yeah, I'm from America. Call me Raiden.
Me name George, like Georgetown.
George.
And just like all damn America president.
Yeah. So what are you doing here?
Me? What the rest of you do here? You lose the map of Ninja Hideout, Ninja Man?
I'm looking for bad guys.
Why are we yodeling in the sewers?
You know about it?
You know me now go back. You're not one of them Scott, nah? Nah, I guess you're alright. If you're a cyborg, you know who Day is?
So, what happened to you?
You can live on the street, they can scrape from above, nah? Then this good need dressed like the mafia say, hey boy, you want a job? What the worst gonna happen, nah? But that mother scum don't put me on a ras boat. They pack us all a pickable dirty container. Next thing we know, we're here at that zombie lab.
All kids? Like you?
Yeah, a lot of boy. But then me been over here what them skunt wanna do. Snuff us out. And got all day organ.
So you ran.
Uh-huh. Is she me not a bad-ass robot ninja man, same as you? Ha! Me been strongest cyborg ever. Warlock all them phantoms in black clothes that eye pass me?
Starting to sound like a bad guy yourself.
Just playing, nah? Me done plenty bad thing. But me not kill no man. Nah, never.
Good.
We tried to warn the boy. I say, IOD's brain gonna get cut out. Run your ass out of there. Yes, but them boy with me no understand. They like Spanish or something. So me the only one for escape. Then that machine come after me and...
And I know the rest. George, I need every detail about how you escaped.
I'm gonna get right in your face, George. I eat spines, George. God damn
So
it.
the kid got into the sewers through a drainage channel?
Yeah, he says the channel is super tight, but there's some kind of shutter next to it.
Got it. That must be where they dumped the waste.
There's something else. It sounds like a Desperado exec was on site yesterday. If a Sentry Cyborg was on hand for the meeting.
You should be able to review their video log, provided you can find a server access terminal. That would give us the evidence we need, as well as a little peek at the level of their technology.
So what about the kid?
I made sure the area was secure and told him to sit tight. Can you pick him up?
Sure. I'll send a couple agents for him. You just focus on getting into that lab. If what he said is true about the organs, we need to hurry.
Agreed. Riding out.
Find a way into the research facility. Did you mean chop open this giant chest? Boom. One grenade. Totally worth coming back here. Alright, well, since we had a cutscene just then, probably actually a good chance to do some upgrades now. So let's call the old customize page. Someone asked earlier how far in the game are we? We're in chapter 2 of like 7. So we've still got a significant amount of game left, but the game, at least dialogue-wise, shrinks considerably after chapter 1. Almost enough for the Gray Fox skin, but I still don't think we need it, especially considering I want the other one. Still 200,000 for the blade. Can we get any enhancements? No, no new enhancements. What does the pole arm have? The one enhancement it needs is already done. No health extensions. No fuel cell extensions. We can buy a couple moves. We could buy the last combo move for the Lance. I think that's the combo that someone was saying was the good one. So let's pick that up. That's the stripper pole dance. And then everything else we just can't afford just yet. All right, let's see if that is in fact what the move that they were talking about. Oop, wrong button. Help. Rotate left stick and then press Y. Nope, never mind. Damn, he works that pole real good. Another grenade. And now when is Ryan get a Mega Man arm so he can fire at his enemies and be voiced by Johnny O'Bosh? No, that's just 5. That's just straight up 5. He has to pay them bills, John. I mean, that's why he's cutting people to pieces. That's why he's getting all those left hands for Doctor. Oh, hey, speaking of Doctor.
Very well done, Raiden.
Oh, thanks, I guess.
That Raptor may have been smaller than an Irving, but its potential is simply remarkable. Defeating it is a fine demonstration of your body's abilities. I'm quite happy to see it working so well.
Well, thanks, Doc. I'm quite happy I'm not dead, too.
How did it feel to fight it?
A raptor?
An Irving has more strength and firepower. But this guy was a lot harder to keep a beat on. Not that big of a deal, but you definitely don't want to let your guard down around one.
Indeed. A combination Irving and tripod force would be a formidable foe in any urban warfare scenario. The only problem is cost. A PMC would have to be well funded indeed to even think about acquiring the necessary numbers to make it work. There are situations where an Irving may be overkill, but tripods cannot provide the necessary force.
So the Raptor was built to fill that gap?
Indeed. Its basic design is a streamlined, more compact version of the Irving. Furthermore, it uses the same control system as the tripods, which helps keep costs low. It can use standard personnel weaponry as is, and its armor has been componentized. This is to say, the user can expand its defensive capability as needed. It's fit for standard military operations, anti-terror missions, even regular patrol and police duty.
Why would you use a raptor, though? I don't want cop raptors. That sounds horrifying.
Not the first word that comes to mind.
Ah, yes. My apologies. I can't help but marvel at a well-made machine when I see one. There's no need to be jealous, though. Your body is still quite impressive as well.
Yeah, thanks, Doc.
God, fighting, like, cop raptors sounds terrifying.
Let me ask you something. What do you think you're doing here? I mean, why are you working with me?
Because I choose to. I owe a debt, and I wish to repay it.
A debt, huh? How human of you.
I contest that statement. Many humans possess little or no sense of obligation at all.
He's
and
not
many
wrong.
are entirely willing to trample their fellow man for personal gain.
Also not wrong.
But is that it? I mean, you're willing to follow me, put yourself at risk just because of that? What do you think of what I'm doing here, for example?
A delicate question. I do find it difficult to rationalize your mission to rescue the children. If you wish to save children in need, there are hundreds of millions of others equally in need.
Thanks for the support.
However,
You're right, let's leave
we
all
must
children
still
alone.
Uncover the full extent of Desperado's activities. And as such, it is meaningless to debate best practices without sufficient information.
All right, then. No more questions, Your Honor.
Raiden, donate all your pennies to UNICEF.
I can't believe what they're doing in there. Guess I shouldn't be so surprised, huh?
Guess not.
Are you gonna help them?
No other choice.
I'll try to help look for someplace that might take them in.
Thanks.
Least I can do. Did you want to save your data?
Sure.
Okay, save complete. Don't let your guard down, okay?
Hey,
Kevin.
Kev, let me ask you something.
What's up? We've been over pretty much all the...
No. Those girls in Guadalajara, you never told me what happened.
Jeez, man, we're in the middle of a mission here.
Tell me about your sex life,
So
Kevin.
They used you for free drinks and then took off, I take it, huh?
Or lack thereof, apparently.
They weren't really my type. I'm more of an intellectual, you know? I don't go for just any random girl at a bar. Looks are one thing, but I need someone I can talk to. Someone fun but clever with a good sense of humor.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Look, Kev, you're in your 30s now. It's time to stop holding out for Lil Miss Perfect. You just need to find someone nice. You know, settle down, start a family.
Okay, Mom. Okay.
Laugh all you want, Kev, but having kids will change your life.
Change
I
mine.
can't see
Look
him
at
all
me
the
now.
time
I'm a murdering
working hard.
cyborg.
But whenever I'm back home, he's always so excited to see me. When I see that, I feel like, you know, I want to do whatever I can to keep him happy.
Sure,
That's why I
hear
murder.
you. But look, man, I was just having some fun in Mexico. Wasn't seriously searching for a wife or anything.
I know, but separate from that, I just think you've gotten too damn picky. I can understand trying to find the ideal woman when you're young, but you know what? It's those little imperfections, those idiosyncrasies that keep things interesting in the long run.
Why are we having this conversation in a
Appreciate
sewer?
that kind of stuff in a lifetime relationship.
Idiosyncrasies, huh? Like if she snores or she talks loud during movies?
Well, not if she talks during movies. A man's got to have some standards.
Wow! Wow! What a dick.
I see you found a grenade.
Yeah, a new type. Intended for use against vehicles, UGs, and cyborgs.
Shell design is first class. The charge, even carbon nanotube compound armor cannot fully block.
Sounds like we should keep a few on hand.
Yes, well,
What? They don't work as promised?
no, the specs are just fine. It is only, well, if you want quality, you have to pay for it.
That much, huh?
Triple the cost of standard grenade.
And Desperado's got a bunch of them. I'd love to look at their annual budgets.
Most likely they have good relationship with manufacturer. I think they got insider price.
This'd be easier if we had a few more friends like that.
I found it really funny they just talked to him about the grenade. We've had a
That
bunch
kid's
of
being held
those.
inside this lab. I'm getting them out of there.
Copy that. I will discuss with NGO what to do with them afterward.
What are you thinking?
Well, this is difficult. I imagine these are homeless children, taken from streets. Likely they have no home to return to, but we cannot dump them back on streets. We could look for adoptions in US, but some of these kids may be criminals. Could be drug addicts, HIV positive, not so easy to find homes.
Yeah, wasn't easy for me either. The guys at the relief center were always worried I'd cause problems for my foster family.
The alternative is putting them in an institution until they grow up, but this has issues as well. Most are already past capacity. Taking on this many street kids at one time would be impossible. Also, it's a matter of fairness. Is it fair to take in these kids here when millions more are dying? I imagine this is why rescue was not part of our contracted mission.
We're also not
The
really
human
dressed like a
rights
rescue
NGOs,
squad.
They know they can't rescue them all. They must take a wide view and confront the problem of traffickers, not their victims.
Well, we can't just sit here and let them pull kids to pieces.
Duh. On this, we agree. For now, rescue the children. We'll worry about the fallout later.
Copy that.
Kevin, talk to me about something happier. Tell me more about those girls.
That kid said he's from Guyana. That's on the Caribbean side of South America, right? Know anything about it?
A little, though I'm more of an expert on Africa than the Americas. To be exact, Guyana's sandwiched between Venezuela and Suriname, with Brazil on its southern border. Of course, the Venezuelan border is sheer rainforest. There aren't even any roads through it. You have to cross the Guyana Shield to get to Brazil, too.
So it's pretty isolated from the rest of the continent.
Most inland connections run through Suriname, opposite of Venezuela. Beyond Suriname is French Guyana. The three countries are referred to as the Guyanas, and the entire region's got its own unique culture sphere.
The Guyanas? I've heard the name, but I don't really know it at all.
Same here. I do know the region's a lot smaller than Brazil, or even Venezuela for that matter. As you know, most South American countries have Spanish as their official language. Brazil uses Portuguese. Guyana, though, uses English. Suriname uses Dutch, and French Guyana uses French, naturally.
A kind of divide-and-conquer approach to colonialism, huh?
Yeah. They're all independent now except French Guyana, though. Sort of like what you see in Africa. I did some research after you met George. Culturally, at least, Guyana's more Caribbean than South American.
Yeah? He looked a little Asian to me.
There's a lot of immigrants from India living there. They were both British colonies, after all. There's a lot more influence from the UK than India, though. I mean, look at George's name, after all.
An English-speaking South American of Indian background.
Everything good over there, Raiden? You, don't seem like you're in much of a hurry.
Give me some time. I've got a lot of intel to gather.
From the sewer.
Speaking of which, I'd better get going. Riding out.
I'm surprised at how many people say they apparently have family or their family originates from Guyana. That's kind of neat. All right. Let's get back to it. Oh wait, it was... It looks like I can cut that... Well, it looked like I could cut the pipe. Let's see, we got something down there. Let's look more of those heavy boys.
Heavy UG activity ahead. It is possible they are conducting test operations while the lab is closed.
They're not going to make it easy to get into that lab. Is there some way you could sneak past?
No! I'm gonna get this first. Well, they don't need these, right? Let's get rid of these generators.
It's a box. How's that gonna help? Oh, it's for medical supplies. That could work, actually.
Oh my god. Well, we gotta do it. So that goes, I'm assuming, on the sub-weapon. Yep. Container made for transporting pharmaceuticals. The metallic foil lining is designed to help maintain the temperature inside the box, but it has the added benefit of shielding its contents from infrared vision, making it a great place to hide from UGs and cyborgs. Box! Box, 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 box. Box, 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 box. Box, 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 box. 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 Box, 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 box. Box, box. Box, 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 box. Oh god, I can actually do this. Box. Box no more! Oh shit! They did not like me being a box. Oh shit! That's why I should have stayed a box. Oh shit! Wait, you can't block yellow, isn't it? That was the ones I can't grab or block? Oh, yeah, because it's a grip! Oh, there's so much. This camera sucks right now. You don't need that arm anymore. You don't need that arm anymore. You need to stop running me over, though. Oh, shit! Get out of the ride! Oh god, yeah, we needed that right now. Oh, thank god. Alright, still in business. Good god, alright. Get out of the ride! Don't get hugged. Stranger danger. Oh shit. No more arms, no more arms! Okay, maybe some more arms. Wait, I got... Oh, I didn't have full meter, right, I can't do it. Well, he's dead though. At least now I can just focus on the one. You can still grab? I guess it's a one-arm grab. He literally crapped out his core.
We intercepted call for backup during your last fight. The caller's position is on your Soliton radar. You can engage if you wish. It is your choice.
Can do. Yellow attacks are unblockable, but you can use defensive offense to dodge with iframes. Ah, good to know on that. Hi, yes, I called for backup. What the fuck is this thing?
Keep on coming.
Come on. Oh shit, I didn't see big boy. I only saw little boys. Work that stripper pole! Work that stripper pole! Every time I try to get ready for a parry, I'm too slow. Yoink.
Get off!
Oh my god, there's another one. Oh, there's two. Fuck. This is not gonna go good. Maybe this fight was a bad idea. Alright, one at a time I can deal with. Hopefully. He says as he's now on fire. Oh, that actually worked. Nice.
Get off!
We done? We done here?
Good, Raiden. Very good.
We're done here. Hey, Rick, not bad. Whew, all right, well that was a thing. Let's get out of here. I guess we can stop using the box. Not that we're really using anything else, so I guess I'll keep it on for now. Oh, I guess we did destroy that platform, huh? Well, shit. Cool to worry about up there. Oh, a thing! Damn it! I wanted the thing. Oh, I have to cut this carefully too. Can I even do this in? No, I gotta get on that pipe. There we go. Or is it? Hang on. Well, I had the right idea. Can I not do this? Don't think you can get it now? It's gotta be some way. I think I just gotta be extremely careful with it. The right distance. Oh, I guess landing on top of it would also help. Ta-da! I just cut through my own foot. No one is the wiser. I see something spinning over there. I think I want it. I mean, that works. Wait, what the fuck? Where are these other chests coming from? Oh, right, this one respawned, so we can at least check this one again. Or no, we never even opened that because we just got in the fight right away. More BP, and that one's just off in the distance. That's a good idea. We're about to find out.
Raiden, I have determined the approximate location of the lab based on the boy's information. It is marked on your Soliton radar.
If you still have the box, someone mentioned that there are unique codec calls you can make while using it. Well, goddamn, that sounds important to me. I gotta be wearing it though, right? Let's wear the box. Oh, I have to hold it while I'm doing it. Oh no, I can't be in the box. I have to be. Raiden has a stand when he uses his codec.
Raiden, I said earlier this is an infiltration mission. But if it comes to combat when rescuing the children, so be it. If enemy cyborgs attack, you are free to respond with all available force.
I figured.
Attacking first, that would be a gray area, legally speaking. But I doubt anyone would take us to court over it.
Yeah, I doubt it too.
Just keep your hands off all non-combatants. That would violate international law, not to mention morals of company.
I hear you.
Raiden, I said earlier this is an if enemies
I figured.
attack, but
Yeah.
that would
Those brains are from the street kids they picked up in Central and South America, right? Abducted by traffickers and sold to Desperado.
Right. And now it looks like they're selling off their organs.
That part of the world's full of homeless kids.
True. Though really just about every nation's full of them. Except the richest ones, that is. You see a lot of them across the African and Asian continents, too. Estimates put the worldwide number of homeless children at anywhere from tens to hundreds of millions.
Kind of a broad range. I guess it's hard to do solid research in the kinds of places where you'd find them.
True enough. The way the Human Rights NGO put it, though, it's hard to define what a street child is. There's lots of different types. Some are on the street because they ran away from home, but really they can return any time. Some work on the street but go home at night. And some kids literally live on the street with no family.
Go home at night? Those kids still count as street children?
Well, the point is that there's no set definition. Everyone involved has their own take on the issue. Without a clear definition, estimates inevitably end up all over the map.
Makes sense.
If you're going to talk about street kids, though, I think you need to differentiate. There are the kids who live on the street and the ones that just work it. Little things can make a huge difference if you've got a home and a family to fall back on. Even if you're just running a fruit stand or shoe shine operation. Kind of presumptuous for me to say which is better, I guess, but you can't just ignore that aspect.
Yeah. It's hard to imagine how helpless you feel when you've got no one to fall back on.
Yeah. Opinions similarly divided on the child labor issue, too. Some say all underage labor should be banned. Others think the decision should be left up to the family. I mean, sure, kids shouldn't be exploited or pressed into military service. If nothing else, the right to an education's got to be protected. But should a kid be banned from helping out at his dad's store? What if a family's so desperate that it would starve without the money their children bring in?
Yeah, it's definitely not cut and dry.
Come on, talk about the
Sounds
box.
like Imani was a pretty great leader. Such a goddamn waste.
I've run cover for a lot of VIPs, but men like him are a rare breed. He had all these conflicting factors to deal with. Old tribal tensions, business interests, the military. But Imani got them all working together in a stable government, and all without firing a shot.
The savior of a nation. No wonder they called him that.
He had a gift for sure. But he also put in the hard work. He was big on equality and justice in every aspect of government. He fought for it day in, day out. Imani single-handedly energized his people. He's a big part of why the country recovered so quickly.
True. It was more than new buildings and jobs. The people had hope again.
If only we had someone like him back in Liberia. Things would have been different, that's for sure. And it was my job to protect him.
Raiden, come on.
Imani wouldn't want me to go after Desperado. Not out of revenge, anyway. But he would want them stopped. And that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Kevin, talk to me with the box.
Raiden, that saying you like about your sword being a tool of justice?
Yeah, it's why I fight. Sometimes taking a life saves others.
A life, or 2, or 3, or 40 in your case, but I know what you mean. Besides, it's not like those cyborgs you're fighting have been brain-jacked.
Wouldn't be much point in sending jacked cyborgs.
True. Having someone pilot a body remotely only really makes financial sense for espionage missions. And you might as well use UGs if you're gonna let an AI control your soldiers. So yeah, They're probably using emotional restraints, but those cyborgs are fighting of their own free will.
Starting to see where I'm coming from?
I get it. It's just... you didn't used to seem so comfortable with the idea.
Yeah, then I almost died for like the third time.
What about what Sam said? About your ideals holding you back?
Ah, bullshit. He's good, but now I know how he moves, how he thinks, and I've got my new body. My philosophy says when and why to fight, not how. It won't keep me from beating Sam. And next time we meet, I will beat him. I'll kill him, and I'll do it to save others from suffering, with my ideals intact.
All right, Raiden.
He's mad! Because he won't
Kev,
talk about the
that
box!
piece of shit who killed Imani. Is he one of those almighty winds?
Yeah. Goes by Sundowner. It's a folk name for this warm air current in Southern California. He's also, well, not the formal head of Desperado, but pretty much their de facto leader. Let's see. Born in Alabama, family was poor. Solid student, decent grades, but no money for college, so he joined the army. Says he fought in Panama in '89, then Iraq again, Afghanistan. In 2008, he drops out of the service and starts doing merc work for various PMCs. He was active all through the SOP years. Built up quite a reputation. Apparently, the Sundowner handle comes from all the blood he leaves behind. Looks like the sunset. Anyway, an IED put him out of action for a few years. But then, cyborg tech brought him out of retirement. The army investigated him for possible war crimes. A few times, looks like. Desecrating remains, torturing POWs, some wrongful deaths. No convictions, though.
Pretty rosy past, huh?
The person didn't say there were unique calls for the box. They were asking if there were unique calls for the box.
buddy.
There is at least one,
that's
but
not
I
fair.
don't remember who
You
does
were
it.
just
I
a
thought
kid.
it was Kevin.
You didn't know what you were doing. And it's not like they gave you a choice.
Yeah. Thanks, Kev. Kev, you dig up anything more on Jetstream Sam?
Yeah, actually a bit. Still a lot of missing pieces.
I'll take what I can.
Right.
But we gotta learn about these guys
Full
anyway,
name,
so this
Samuel
works out.
Rodriguez. Born in Brazil, so I guess that'd be more like Samuel Rodriguez.
Wow.
He's actually not one of the Winds of Destruction. He's not even a Desperado employee.
Yeah. Didn't seem like your typical PMC to me.
His father ran a Brazilian Kenjutsu dojo.
Genjutsu. That's a school of Japanese swordplay.
Mm-hmm. A lot of Japanese immigrated to Brazil way back when. They brought martial arts with them. Those evolved and became their own offshoots. You've heard of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, right? It's their variation on Judo. Brazilian Kenjutsu's the same kind of thing. A different evolution of the old samurai sword skills. Bit of capoeira and some other stuff mixed in.
Ooh, that sounds
Anyway,
fun.
I did some digging. Apparently, the Rodriguez dojo was a big proponent of the Uridachi style.
Uridachi. A.K.A. Setsujinken. The murdering sword. Basically the polar opposite of my sword of justice.
Rodriguez Kenjutsu uses kicks, sword butts, even throws. Unpredictable and very deadly. Anyway, this is interesting. Sam's father was killed by one of his pupils.
Was it Sam?
There were rumors one of the cartels was involved, but it's not clear how.
Did Sam
or
do it
why.
himself?
After that, Sam disappears for a while, then comes
Never
back,
mind.
kills the guy who killed his dad, and leaves Brazil. He travels the world for a while, taking odd jobs, bodyguard, cleaner for the mob, etc., etc. Made a big name for himself in the criminal underworld, especially in Central and South America. One story has Sam taking out a mafia hit squad, 10 men, all with assault rifles, using only his sword.
Not unheard of for a cyborg.
This was back in the early 2000s.
Come on. He did that without enhancements? And pre-SOP?
That's the story anyway. And he's a cyborg now, so he could only be stronger. Not to freak you out or anything.
I told you, Kev. I got a reading on his fighting style from last time, and my body's been upgraded. I'll be fine.
Yeah. No. I know you will be.
Thanks for the confidence boost, Kev. Someone was saying Doctor's actually the one who talks
How
about
is
the box.
Wolf faring?
Hard to say just yet. Seems like he's doing okay.
Good, good. I'm so pleased my repairs were effective.
He seems happy enough, but I don't know. Can a machine really be happy? Maybe he's just being directed by his programming to behave that way.
And what is wrong with that? If something you do for someone else is appreciated, it makes you happy. It's a perfectly normal reaction, one that applies whether you're man or machine, and whether or not you have intelligence.
I guess so.
When you watch a film, does it not make you happy when good things happen to the heroes in the end?
I'm not seeing the connection.
Well, those heroes are not really happy. They're just following a script written by someone else.
What if they are, Doctor?
The actors have human intelligence, but the characters themselves do not. It is a facade, an imitation, and yet we still feel an emotional connection. It does not matter that it is make-believe. Now, I certainly don't know whether the AI you encountered in the past was neural or not, but Wolf most certainly is. And with a neuro AI, it is not so simple as working off a set computer program. You can define intelligence however you like, but personally, I see no reason not to say Wolf has it. It possesses a neuro AI structurally similar to the human brain. It has learned enough of the world around it to be capable of human speech. Truly, an astounding artificial intelligence is at work here. One, I suspect, could make for substantial business opportunities given the chance.
Ah, business wolf.
Think of the possibilities, Raiden. What do you think a truly intelligent AI could do for the world?
I'll let you know if I think of anything. Riding out.
Doctor, I found this cool box.
You know, Doc, if you're such a big believer in cyborgs, why haven't you made the jump yourself?
An excellent question. There is one very good reason for this.
And that is? Wait. Is there some problem with the tech you didn't tell me about?
No problem with the technology. The issue is I would be required to be separated from my original body before I could be transferred.
And? So what?
Well, then there's no way for me to oversee installation into my new body.
You could have someone else do it.
Ha! Amateure! Hacks! I would not trust the average cybernetic surgeon to repair my toaster oven. I possess one of the world's foremost minds on this field, Raiden. This is not a boast, it is a fact. Entrusting that to someone less talented... Imagine a great architect asking an infant to build his new home.
No offense, but I mean you're just assembling some...
Raiden. Raiden, this is not like putting together your bookshelf. It is quite literally brain surgery. More than that, in fact. There is an art to doing it correctly.
Think we made him mad.
All right, Doc, all right. I hear you.
I suppose I should not expect you to understand. Regardless, I am in fine health for now. Perhaps by the time my body begins to decline, there will be others that might be trusted with the duty. But which body to choose? Perhaps a young female frame to surprise all my colleagues.
To surprise your colleagues.
Yeah,
right.
That's why. Not any other reason.
How is Wolf faring?
Hard to say just yet. Seems like he's doing okay.
Good. I'm so
Isn't
pleased
this?
my repairs were effective.
He seems happy enough. Maybe he's just...
And what is wrong with it?
I get...
When you... well, and yet... now
all right, looks like Doc started repeating.
It was a truly one thing.
Let me ask you something. What do you think you're doing here? I mean, why are you working with me?
I think we're actually getting all repeats.
A debt. What do you think?
If you... However, and as...
Fine, we'll save then.
By the way,
There's a dog with a
I didn't
giraffe
know you
neck.
spoke Spanish.
I've got the U.S. Army to thank for that. I was in a group called Foxhound, although it doesn't exist on paper. We were isolated from the other soldiers. Day after day of VR training.
I heard about that.
It's not like it was all VR, though. Special Forces guys need advanced physical and communication skills. I had to do all the basic training and language schoolwork, too. We even trained in the Afghan village set up at Fort Polk.
The Afghan village?
They built a mock urban area on a base in Louisiana for training purposes. It was a hell of a lot more realistic than the VR training we had back then. Nothing compared to cyborg training, though. Having it jacked right in like that.
They say it's so realistic now you can feel your blade cutting through flesh.
Yeah, I can't use the codec when I'm in the box. Otherwise, that's the first thing I would have done. So, unfortunately, I guess the box is not the box. The box is not an option. Wet box. Hello? Anyone here? Oh, fuck! Box. Anything up here? No. I knew it! Two minute boxes found. 3 more to go. There we go. I like that it was literally letting me run behind him. Sneaking mission. Sneaking mission. Sneaking mission. So sneaky. You are dead now. Ryan's pretty good at this sneaking thing. There's a third one. Let's just let's box. No one expects box.
I have discovered the entrance to the lab.
That's cool and all, but I'm chasing this guy around. Ah, shit. Damn it, Wolf, you were too loud. It's not at all my fault. Totally yours. Oh, they just keep spawning, I guess. This is just a never-ending group. Alright. Nano paste. There's a door over there. Excuse me, I'm busy up here! Oh shit, well, I timed that one wrong. There we go. I'm gonna guess it just keeps spawning till I move on. Let's grab that for the battle points. I don't think I can get back up there. I don't think it matters at this point. Ta-da! So apparently these cameras were actually an achievement if I had broken them all in the first stage. So I'm a little sad that I skipped that one. Ironically, letting that one live cost me an achievement, because of course it did. Another box. Let's see. Now I've just grabbed one.
Raiden, I said earlier, if
No.
attack, but just that.
Hey, Kev. You have anything on that sword Sam was using? Didn't seem like your garden variety high-frequency blade.
It's not. It's a samurai sword. The real deal. 16th century make, handed down in his family ever since. Sam had it recast as a high-frequency blade. Doesn't say by who.
Is this something I need to worry about?
Maybe. You know the basics of sword making, right? The harder the metal, the better it cuts, but also the more brittle it is. So a sword's gotta be sturdy, but also just pliable enough to absorb shock without breaking. Walking that line, striking that balance, that's what makes sword crafting an art. Japanese swords fuse different types of iron, each with different amounts of carbon. Different levels of flexibility, in other words. So the blade can be tough and razor sharp.
And that gets multiplied when the sword gets the HF treatment?
Yeah. Basically, the high-frequency upgrade sets the blade vibrating really, really fast, right? That vibration acts on the electron shells of atoms in the sword and the local electromagnetic field. When the EMF achieves resonance, the blade's bonding is strengthened. At a quantum level, it's like the entire sword is made up of the exact same particle type. It also disrupts any atoms it comes into contact with. Say, those that make up the target. Their electron clouds shrink from exposure to quantum decoherence at the Planck scale.
This is not what I expected for sword discussion.
It electrically severs the bonds that keep the target's atoms together.
You lost me around the EMF part.
Me too.
And that's the dumbed-down explanation. To be honest, even I don't understand all the details. Point is, an HF upgrade is like an amplifier. It multiplies what's already there. So Sam's badass blade might give him the edge. I mean, you know what I mean.
The original sword was really that good?
Sounds like it. Says here it's a Murasama blade.
Murasama. Sounds familiar.
One of the top 10 best-known sword makers worldwide, easy. In Japan, he is legendary. They say his swords thirst for blood, that they choose who will wield them, you know, that sort of thing.
Ooh, now I really am scared.
Ooh.
I know, right?
All right. I'm so mad I'm gonna cut this forklift in half. Okay, that was more than half. Good thing those cameras can't hear me. Otherwise I might be in trouble. Good thing those cameras can't see each other, otherwise I'd be in trouble. Don't laugh, one of his swords killed my dad. It was awful. He never even saw the car coming. God damn it, Time Thief. Alright, can't get in there yet. Dock door.
Ah, this would appear to be the UG maintenance area. You should find a terminal there. Something they use to upload mission parameters to the UGs.
And something I can use to access the lab's main server?
Perhaps. But first you need to take a dump.
Wait, what?
I don't see a toilet, Doc.
A digital optical output mounted proxy. You'll need one to interface with the terminal. Most any UG should suffice. A tripod or the like.
I'll see what I can come up with. How do I use it?
Simply connect to it. You should be able to use your communications outlet to control the proxy UG.
All right, let's give it a shot.
Alright, I gotta go take a dump. Sorry, dump. Oh, now we got the heavy metal sneaking music. Three guys. you guys.
Right. I thought you said stealth ops were your specialty.
Yeah, I said that, but also, this is more fun. Sorry, Kevin. Ah, shit. Well, I got a left arm out of it, at least. That is not... Why did it lock onto that? Game? Thank you. Ah, shit, I'm off rhythm. Oh, shit! Riding. Riding. Thank you. We're in trouble. I'm totally off rhythm now. Let's both off! But he's still alive. God, I need that core right now. Fuck. Of course I threw it away! Oh shit, that hurt a lot. Ride it! Oh shit. No, we're not going down like that. Oh, you piece of crap! Now you get stunned. Damn it. Well, I deserve that B rank.
Raiden, if they continue to increase security, they may shut out all outside network connections. Please do your best to avoid being seen.
Fine, I'll actually sneak. Good lord. Homing missile. Oh, I hope I didn't lock myself out of an item because of that. Oh, piss, I totally did, didn't I? Is that actually in that room? I can't tell. Yeah. No, you're fine. I think you're good. All right. Let's keep going then. Oh, that's comforting. Search everywhere but the eyeball room. Hi, never mind. Can't believe you let me have that. Well, before I forget. Oh, baby! A double!
More classified Patriot information was in that man's photographic memory.
No damage. Nice. I really thought I took damage.
Is it over?
For now, yeah. But that room, Those were cyborg brain casings.
Duh, we saw.
George said they were harvesting organs from kids.
Yes, this must be why they are trafficking children. Perhaps other organs are being sold elsewhere, but they are definitely taking the brains.
Jesus, are they making these kids into cyborgs?
Wait, the cyborgs you've been fighting, did they seem like they might be kids? You said earlier that child soldiers have a telltale approach to combat.
Yeah, but I didn't see it here. Those weren't kids.
So, what? Desperados just doing the surgeries there?
We've got to do something about all those brains. And the other kids George was talking about. He just escaped a few hours ago. They couldn't have taken all their brains out that fast.
True. There could still be a bunch of kids they haven't touched yet.
I better move.
Find the dwarf gecko. Hide in the air duct. Can't do that, apparently. That's probably later. Well, back in we go.
Best you stay out of there. We don't want to risk harming any of the brains.
Fine, fine, fine. No brains. Wait, but I'm otherwise out of options, aren't I? Can't go back. Well, let's see what we can smash then. I must have missed something in this room then. It's probably literally just this one thing I was staring at. God damn it, of course it was. Literally just walking around what I needed. Yeah, and it goes right in the vent, too. God, I noticed everything but the thing I needed.
Splendid! It is all ours. Now, use it to locate a data input terminal.
Hi.
These guys are pretty jumpy now. Any funny business, and they might just open fire.
Try latching onto cyborgs' heads from behind. Then, an electric shock should knock them unconscious.
How do I do that? Okay, bye. Hey, what's that? Nice! Hugs and kisses. Doopa-doopa-doopa-doo. Is there any way to hang out with these guys? Or are these just ones I can take over if I screw up? I think there's a clap button. Tie your taunt move. I have a taunt move? Hang on, I got a codec call.
So you want me to remote pilot this thing?
Indeed. Once you physically breached server security, we can take care of the rest from here.
It's a strange feeling. It feels like it's really me scurrying around.
Well, you have hacked into all its sensors. Of course it should feel this way.
Listen, Doc, if my body's ever destroyed, promise you won't stick me in one of these things.
Well, I'm in no position to make such promises, you know. Especially not before you find the terminal.
All right, all right.
Well, that's
I get
reassuring.
the idea. Should be no problem. Stealth is my specialty, after all.
Uh-huh. We've done it so well so far.
You have entered the lab.
Yeah. You're falling behind, Wolf.
My apologies.
It's fine. Just get here as soon as you can.
I have failed in my duties as a scout. There is no excuse. This has never happened to me before.
I said it's fine, Wolf. It's no big deal. Just get here ASAP, okay?
Thank you. I shall redeem myself. I swear that to you.
Okay.
I can't believe they're extracting children's brains. Can't we do anything?
I don't know. That's something I need to discuss with Doc. For now, I gotta worry about the kids they haven't operated on yet. As long as they're held hostage, no way am I gonna be able to get the brains out of here.
Yeah, you better hurry. Oh, but maybe you should save first. Save complete. Be careful, Raiden.
Man, I couldn't have imagined anyone would cut the brains out of kids.
What are
Really?
they even doing this for? Why make them into cyborgs?
They're bad guys.
They say child soldiers are both bolder and more obedient than adults, but
They are. On both counts. But the surgeries alone would cost a fortune. Not to mention all the training.
yeah, I don't get it either. For now, you just look for the kids they haven't operated on yet. We come in too late on this, and things are gonna get a whole lot messier.
I'm worried about the kids they haven't got to yet. But what about those brain units? They're just brains, but they're still alive. I won't just abandon them.
There was a long
I will
pause. Wow.
discuss with Doctor. There must be artificial bodies they can use. Not like the combat type you have. Maintenance must be considered, of course. But with today's technology, they can at least live comfortably enough as cyborgs.
Yeah, maybe. Physically, anyway. Society may say otherwise.
Yes, but we will worry about such problems after they are rescued. For now, though, let us concentrate on the intact children first.
You got it.
All right, someone said hitting Y in front of these guys will do. Yo! We're friends now. Someone said interacting with 5 of those is an achievement, so. That was a higher pitched scream than I expected.